You hate me, don't you? You hate me, don't you? You hate me, don't you?
You know the same stuff in his final song called Move On. Definitely speaking about who we think on all that. You know what I'm saying? But he said he wanted it to be peaceful, wanted to be a peaceful breakup, not nothing filled with no drama. Snoop Dogg spoke on his wife buying a strip club. You know what I'm saying? Said that he is in full support. Tyla was seen, also used to be constant knots. Little crush, definitely had a little crush on her. Tried to shoot his shot. Illuminati get brought up and sacrifices and all this kind of that people like to say, you know what I'm saying? So they've been saying that. I love how real she is. I love how she don't give up in front of these cameras. She let you know who she is. This is who I am, where I'm from. Yeah, what's up? What's happening? What's going on? What's going on? This Kons podcast, you know what I'm saying? Episode 290 today. What's happening on this good Friday? You know what I mean? It's Friday. It's the weekend. Now that I'm saying it's the weekend, my brain is a little scattered right now, being that bullshit that took place before I recorded this, but it's all good. You know what I'm saying? It'll come back. You know what I mean? It'll gather itself up in the next few minutes. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, hope all y'all doing cool. You know what I'm saying? It's definitely hot out this mother. You know what I mean? Definitely hot. You know what I'm saying? It's definitely heating up. You know what I mean? It's supposed to be like 102 today. You know what I'm saying? The AC been kicking since 8 o'clock in the morning. I mean, I'll let you know it's going to be a hot day when the AC kick on that early. You know what I'm saying? It was hot at night last night. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, though, you know what I mean? This is episode 290 today. You know what I'm saying? Got just a couple little topics. You know, I don't want to keep y'all, like keeping y'all too long on a Friday. You know what I'm saying? If you're new here, though, this is what we do. Headlines, news, updates. You know what I'm saying? Whatever done made a headline, whatever done went viral, whatever headline done been in your face whenever you logged on to the internet, whether your homepage was MSNBC, Yahoo, Google, you know what I'm saying? Hip Hop DX, wherever it is that you get your news, I'm probably touching on one of the headlines right here on Kons Podcast. You know what I'm saying? It's what we do Monday through Friday. You know what I mean? I'm here to keep you updated. You know what I'm saying? Let me be your neighborhood hood journalist. You know what I mean? Get you covered on all the current events and everything that be going on in this wicked world that we live in. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, you know what I mean? Episode 290 today. You know what I'm saying? That's just a little nutshell of what we do on this channel. If you just now subscribe, this your first episode. You know what I'm saying? That's what we do. It's how we get down Monday through Friday right here on this channel. You know what I'm saying? So I hope you enjoyed the last episode that we did before this was 289. You know what I'm saying? A quick little recap of 289. You know what I'm saying? Let you know that the most nicest judge in the world, Judge Frank Caprio, you know what I'm saying, passed away. We all seen his viral videos of him giving people second chances and letting people, giving them the grace to start over. You know what I'm saying? He passed away. Rest in peace to Frank Caprio. 88 years old. Passed away of pancreatic cancer. You know what I'm saying? Also let you know Gervonta Davis and Jake Paul released that they gonna be fighting November 14th. A lot of boxers is mixed up about it. A lot of boxers ain't feeling it. Also let you know that a Delta flight from Orlando to Austin had a flap dangling outside the window. People was recording it from inside the cabin. It was able to safely land though in Austin, Texas. Drake is rolling out his own Amazon store for his own merch and selling some weird on that mother. I'll tell you, a body pillow with him peeking at you and some most face mask with him doing a kissy face at you and some wild, creepy, I don't know. You know what I'm saying? But he rolling out to partner up with Amazon. That's a power move for him, though. I hope y'all, that was everything that was talked about on the last episode, 289. I hope y'all all enjoyed that episode. You know what I'm saying? I got a few little topics as you see at the bottom of the screen right there. Just 3 little topics for today. You know what I'm saying? Today, we're going to touch on Offset. You know what I'm saying? Spoke on his final song called Move On. He definitely speaking about who we all know he's speaking about. His ex. Got some clips for that, him explaining that too. Snoop Dogg, you know what I'm saying, speaking on his wife buying a strip club. Speak on how he supports her because she supported him. And South African superstar Tyla, used to be Kons little crush, was seen passed out and being escorted, carried out to the car. Fans is concerned. We're going to touch on that. But yeah, that's everything we're going to touch on for episode 290. You know what I'm saying? For today on this Good Friday on the weekend. We have made it to the weekend. You know what I'm saying? It's not the pre-weekend. It is the weekend. It is finally here. You know what I mean? So kick your feet up, roll up, go purchase your bottles, whatever it is that you do, whatever toxins you put in your body. It's that time for it. Because it's the weekend. You done had a long, productive, busy week. Now it's time to kick your feet up. You know what I'm saying? Hopefully you off Saturday and Sunday and start your new week on Monday. You know what I mean? But yeah, episode 290, let's jump right into it without further ado, without no mo banter, a chit chat, chatter, whatever it is you want to call it. You know what I'm saying? Without no mo of that, let's jump right into it. You know what I mean? So Offset spoke on his final song, got a song called Move On. Definitely speaking about Cardi B. You know what I'm saying? Definitely mentioning how she moved on and with Stephon Diggs that we all seen. You know what I'm saying? He speak on all that. You know what I'm saying? But he said he wanted it to be peaceful, wanted it to be a peaceful breakup, not nothing with filled with no drama or none of that. You just wanted to bow down and back away and close that chapter peacefully is what he's talking about in this new song called Move On. You know what I'm saying? So this next little clip you're about to see is a clip of just a clip of a video putting all of this in a summary, and then I got Angela Yee speaking on it as well. You know what I'm saying? She also has a clip from Offset speaking on it himself about the song Move On. Check these clips out.
Is officially closing a book on his relationship with Cardi B, and he's doing it on his new album. His upcoming third studio album, titled Kiari, is set to drop next week, and he just revealed a major detail about the final track. The closer is a song called Move On, and it's all about his contentious divorce from the Bronx Femc. But here's the twist. After all the public dragging and drama, Offset says the song is about ending things peacefully. He told the Associated Press the message is simply moving on peacefully. It's all love, peace. He even said their relationship is a book that's closed and shouldn't be a topic for either of them anymore. This comes right after he seemingly admitted to messing up the marriage, telling Ebro he fucked up and had to accept the actions that caused the situation. It seems he's trying to end this chapter on a note of accountability. We'll have to wait for the album to hear how it all sounds, but he's making it clear that this song is his final word on the matter.
Offset is talking about his upcoming song, Move On. He sat down with the Associated Press. He has been doing some press lately, hasn't he? And here's what he had to say about this song.
It's about moving on peacefully. It's all love. I just ended that up with the album, just to end that chapter of that, because it's like, just move on. Like, it's over and done with. It was great. That shouldn't be the topic for neither one of us no more. It's a book that's closed.
It's hard for it to not be a topic, though. I mean, they were all in the press. Their drama is playing out all over the place, you know. So, but time does actually heal all wounds. I do feel like that, and I really, really hope that they'll be able to co-parent together. That would be the ideal situation.
Angela Yee let you know Offset said that he wanted to be a peaceful closer to the chapter he had with Cardi B. You know what I'm saying? Snoop Dogg spoke on his wife buying a strip club. You know what I'm saying? Said that he is in full support of his wife buying a strip club, being that she was in full support of him when he was in his pimp days. He was infatuated with pimping and having hoes and selling and all that. You know what I'm saying? He was infatuated with it, he said. You know what I mean? So for his 35th birthday, she threw him a players ball party, invited all the pimps and everybody, and threw a party for him that was players ball themed. You know what I'm saying? Had a bunch of other pimps there and all that. So she supported that. You feel me? So being that she did that, he definitely support any and all she do. Being that she buying a strip club, said they have exotic male dance night and all this and that. He was in full support of it. Said he go in there throwing up dollars and all that. You know what I'm saying? So this next little clip you about to see is just him speaking on this and what he feels, what a wife should be, and if he believes in love at first sight and all of that. You feel me? In this next clip of Snoop Dogg. Check it out.
So I feel like in 2025, people have misunderstood what it means to be a wife from a man's perspective. And I'm talking about a wife, whether married or unmarried. What does a wife look like? What is the essence of a wife?
The essence of a wife is to be a version of you, but be herself, and to also be as strong as you, and to be weak, and to be supportive through anything and all things. Like to show vulnerability, to show that she's a human, and to also be able to support her with whatever she's doing and going through. It can't be a one-way street. It's got to be whatever she loves. Like, for example, right? I give you, this is the best example of me and my wife. So it was a part of my life where I was infatuated with pimping. Like, fully infatuated.
Like real life
like,
pimping.
Like, infatuated with it to where I got involved. Like, I started hanging with pimps. I started dressing like them. I started going to players' balls. I started like, because as a kid, that was a superhero to us. Because the pimp had the car, the girls, the money, the slick talk. His hair was right. His clothes was fly. He had everything. So I was infatuated with that. And I was like into it, made movies and all types of stuff for like 3 years straight. And my wife didn't say a word. On my 35th birthday party, she threw me a players ball birthday party and invited all of the pimps and all of the just supportive. So maybe 2 years ago, my wife decides to buy a strip club and have a male exotic night. Hello. Frequently. So what do? Do I say, what the hell is you doing? I support. I show up. I throw money in the air. You understand what I'm saying? I support. Because she supported me.
Yes.
When I was going through something that I wanted to get off, that I felt like it was fun and it was fly. So this is something that she enjoys. She enjoys having the women and the men dance, and people come to her clubs and they enjoy themselves and they get to have a good time, and it's her world. Like, you would think it's my world because of the music and the things that I've done, but no. And it shocked me that she bought the motherfucker, because I was like, a strip club? Oh wow, honey. I'll support it.
That's so dope. That's so dope. And I feel like in marriage, and like this is 27 years of marriage. That's the difference. Because these people that have been in relationships for 1 year, 2 year, 3 years are trying to control and possess their partner. It's like, you can only be my partner if. Do you think that unconditional love exists?
It do.
You think so?
I know so.
How?
If you got grandkids and you a grandfather or grandmother, that's unconditional love. To the highest level. I love my grandbabies. I don't care about nothing but everything that they want and need. You can't say no to me. I give them whatever they mom and daddy won't give them. And Papa Noop, they won't let me have any candy. Come here. Sit down and don't say nothing. Go in that bag right there. Now go and sit in the back room. Eat all of it.
Right.
Okay, come on out of there. Put some in your pocket for later too. Who did you get it from? You? No, wait a minute. Who you get it from? Nobody. Okay, now go home.
You see, you know what I'm saying? That was Snoop Dogg just letting you know the love he got for his wife and how he is in full support of everything and anything that she does. You feel me? Pretty much how a husband supposed to be. You know what I'm saying? South African superstar Tyla was seen, also used to be Constant Knots. Little crush, definitely had a little crush on her. Tried to shoot his shot and all that, and she friends on him. We remember that viral moment on Constant Knots stream, him having Tyla on there. Apparently she was getting tooped up and passed out. She was being carried to a whip. You know what I'm saying? Being carried to the car, completely unconscious. You could see her feet and arms just dangling, like she is totally not conscious at all. She looked like a body being carried out. You know what I'm saying? That had just got popped or something. You know what I mean? It looked bad. You know what I'm saying? So I guess she got too up in the bar, in the club, or wherever she was at, and it's a clip of somebody carrying her out, putting her in the whip. You know what I'm saying? And then she got her security detail standing in front of the windows, making sure nobody catch a shot of that. You know what I mean? So this next little clip you about to see is just her being carried out by someone and being put in a whip. Fans are concerned after seeing this. Check this clip out. As you see, you know what I'm saying? That was her being carried out to the car as she appeared to be too up to walk herself and had to be carried out. Lord have mercy. I hope she cool. You know what I'm saying? Fans just concerned, and you know what I mean? A lot of people are saying, oh man, Illuminati got her and this and that. You know how fans, you know how people are. They get to conspiracizing and Illuminati get brought up and sacrifices and all this kind of that people like to say, you know what I'm saying? So they've been saying that. Yo, what's happening? You know what I'm saying? This Kons podcast interrupting this episode. You feel me? For you to hit that subscribe button if you ain't. You know what I mean? Hit that subscribe button if you ain't. Hit it already. You know what I'm saying? Go on and do that right now if you ain't. Tell your friends to hit that too. You know what I'm saying? Tell your friends, hit the subscribe button. Tell your cousins, hit the subscribe button. Tell your grandma, tell your nieces, tell your nephews, tell everybody. Hit that subscribe button, you feel me? But yeah, that's all I wanted to say in the middle of the episode. Let's get right back to the episode. You know what I mean? But that's all I got for today, though. You know what I mean? Just a quick little 3 little topics. You know what I'm saying? Before we go into the final closing thoughts, do a quick little recap of what we just talked about. So I'll let you know that Offset spoke on his final song called Move On. Said it's definitely about Cardi B, and he hoping for a peaceful closure to that chapter. Also let you know that Snoop Dogg spoke on his wife purchasing a strip club and said he is in full support of any and all and everything that she does. Also let you know that South African superstar Tyla was seen being carried out of a club, out of the bar, completely unconscious. I guess she got toothed up and couldn't walk and had to be carried out or passed out and had to be picked up and carried out. However the situation was, I hope she is cool today. You know what I'm saying? Being that this was like last night or something like that. You know what I mean? I hope she had time to sleep it off. And I hope she cool. Hope nobody drugged her drink or nothing like that, because that would be tragic. But yeah, though, you know what I'm saying? That's everything we went over today. So now for the closing thoughts on these topics. You know what I'm saying? Offset put this song out, Move On, got everybody talking about it. You know what I'm saying? He finally addressed Cardi B. People wanted to hear it, this and that. I reported on them a few times on this podcast, you know what I'm saying, when it just wasn't nothing else going on. But I don't really like reporting on people, marital status, relationships, and all that type of stuff. That stuff is none of my business. You know what I'm saying? That stuff get real messy, real personal. You know what I'm saying? They get to airing out personal laundry, dirty laundry, receipts of foul things, and all kind of stuff was happening between that breakup. You know what I mean? So this song that it went viral there, got everybody talking, and I guess he released it as a single. You know what I'm saying? Because the album ain't due out till, I believe, next week. So he released a single called Move On. He is addressing Cardi B. So of course everybody got to talking about it. You know what I'm saying? But he said he don't want no drama. He said he just want to back out peacefully, let her go peacefully, and let this be in the past peacefully. You know what I'm saying? So I don't blame him for that. Don't nobody like a bunch of drama and all that, you know what I mean? Just want to the breakup is done, it's over with, but time for both of them to move on. I'm sure they both have moved on, you know what I'm saying? So they just put a song out and address the artist, you know what I'm saying? This artist, he does a lot of music, so that's usually how artists express themselves, you know what I'm saying? By writing a song about the situation, putting some lyrics to it, you know what I'm saying? Writing 3 verses about the situation, whatever the case may be, you know what I'm saying? However he was dealing with his hurt, with his pain, you know what I mean? Usually that come out through song, you know what I'm saying? Through any artist, you know what I mean? So Offset put that song out and got a lot of people talking about it because he finally addressed Cardi B after not addressing her after all this time, you know what I'm saying? So a lot of people just been talking about that song called Move On. You can hear it now. It's out on Apple Music. It's a single from his new album that he got coming out called Kiari next week. I believe that's his real name, Kiari. You know what I'm saying? So shout out to Offset, you know what I mean? We wanted to get out that peacefully, you know what I'm saying? Because Cardi B is bad and all, but she ratchet. She definitely ratchets. I don't know what was going on in that relationship, though. You know what I'm saying? I don't know. You can take her out the ratchetness, but you can't take the ratchet out of Cardi. You know what I'm saying? But I love Cardi B, though. You know what I mean? I love how real she is. I love how she don't give up in front of these cameras. She let you know who she is. This is who I am, where I'm from, what I am, and all that. You know what I mean, man? That's what you gonna get. You're never gonna get nothing fake out of Cardi. You know what I'm saying? And that's what I definitely like about her. Snoop Dogg was talking about his love. You know what I'm saying? And how he loved his wife and how they been together for so long and how you support everything she do, which is dope. Definitely dope to see. We don't see a lot of black men speaking on they women like that. You know what I'm saying? Especially old black men who are married and been married for a long time. You know what I'm saying? We don't really see that too much, but it's definitely good to see. It's like a breath of fresh air seeing a black man support his wife. You know what I'm saying? Who is also a black woman. You know what I mean? So she had bought that strip club. You know what I'm saying? A lot of people was wondering what Snoop, how he was going to react to that. You know what I mean? And he was in full support of it. Full support of it. You know what I'm saying? Went on to talk about love at first sight and being in love and what a wife should be and all that, being vulnerable. It's a real good little 3 minutes, you know what I'm saying, of a real intimate, vulnerable side of Snoop Dogg. We ain't really seen, you know what I'm saying, when he talking about his wife, Shantae. You know what I'm saying? They've been together. We all know they've been together since they was in high school. 30-something years or something like that. You know what I'm saying? So Shout out to Black Love. You know what I mean? He was definitely on there speaking of love, speaking of being in love. You know what I mean? He was on there telling it all. You know what I'm saying? So shout out to him for sure. You know what I mean? That's something dope to find. Not everybody finds that type of love. You know what I mean? That he was speaking on. You know what I'm saying? Not everybody finds that. That's a fact. The South African superstar Tyla. Now, I don't know too much about her. I ain't got too much to say about her. You know what I'm saying? But I just know she's a South African superstar who does music. I ain't heard none of her songs, but I know she do music. You know what I'm saying? I also know Kons not had a little crush on her, tried to shoot a shot. She friends on him. You feel me? That's another reason why she went viral. Her name made a lot of echoes during that time. She friends on Kons not, you know, after he was shooting his shot. All on this stream too. You know what I'm saying? But ain't no ill will took. You know what I mean? He didn't hold no ill will towards her or none of that. You know what I'm saying? He got a whole girl now that he cool with and happy with. So, you know what I mean? But yeah, she came out the club really up. I guess she couldn't even walk. She seemed like she passed out in the club and was gone on the floor in the club. You know what I'm saying? That she had to be carried. I had her over his shoulders, carrying her. You know what I'm saying? Out to the car, put her in the car. When she was being put in the car, she still was just head bobbing and dangling, arms dangling, like she was totally unconscious. She was totally unaware of what was going on. You know what I'm saying? Like I said, it looked like he was carrying unalived body out that mother. You know what I'm saying? To the car. You know what I mean? This is how stiff and just, you know, what's the word? You know, like ragdoll, you know what I mean? She was just flopping around, you know what I'm saying? As she was being moved. It really looked real concerning, got fans concerned. You know what I'm saying? A lot of people was put in the comments like, oh man, the Illuminati got her. Some people were saying somebody drugged her drink. You know what I'm saying? We don't know what happened. You feel me? People gonna talk on the internet and leave comments and say whatever it is that come to their mind, whether it be truth, bullshit, it could be whatever. They're going to put it in the comments. You know what I'm saying? And hoping to get a like for it. You feel me? That's a new heroin style of drug. It's social media and getting likes. That's just like a new heroin, a new drug out here in 2025. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, she came out. She was up real bad. You know what I'm saying? Being carried out, not escorted to where she was walking on her own. She wasn't even walking on her own. So hopefully nobody put nothing in her drink or nothing. Hopefully she was just real up off the alcohol. You know what I'm saying? Hopefully whatever club she was at just wasn't being stingy on the alcohol side when they were making drinks. And I guess she got too up. I don't know. You know what I'm saying? I wasn't in the club. All we see is the aftermath of her being carried out by some dude and being put in like what looked like an Escalade or something like that. You know what I mean? But shout out to Tyla. I hope she all right. You know what I'm saying? Fans was concerned. A lot of people was commenting concerned. You know what I'm saying? Her little fan base. You know what I mean? They was all wondering, worrying. You know what I mean? But I hope she all right though. Hopefully she just was passed out, drank too much. You know what I'm saying? Hopefully it ain't no like alcohol poisoning or nothing serious like that. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, we definitely seen the aftermath of her being carried out. You know what I'm saying? It's not a good look. You know what I mean? But yeah, you know what I'm saying? That's Kons' closing thoughts, Kons' closing final thoughts, Kons' final thoughts, whatever it is that you want to say about it. You feel me? That was my final thoughts on the said subject. You know what I mean? Thank you for tuning in. Thank you for watching. You know what I'm saying? We all know you could have been doing anything you wanted to do, no matter who you was. You know what I'm saying? You could have been a little brother, a little sister, older brother, or an older sister, or a cousin. You could have been cousin Pete, cousin Mookie. You could have been cousin Man. You could have been cousin G, cousin George. You could have been cousin Pan, whatever it is. You know what I'm saying? You could have been a grandma, a grandpa. It could have been a grandfather, mother, father. And if y'all got pets, you feel me? And they sitting there with you. You could have a little pet chihuahua. You could have a pet cat. You could have a pet bearded dragon. It could be a pet Cherokee, a pet parrot. You could have a pet hedgehog, a pet fox. You have a pet ferret. You have a pet squirrel. Whoever your pet may be, I definitely fucks with them because they were sitting there watching this podcast with you. You feel me? So along with you, with your pets too. You know what I'm saying? Like you see my nigga scrolling up the screen, giving you that good salute. You know what I'm saying? Thank all y'all for tuning in. Thank y'all for watching. You know what I mean? See y'all next episode. This beat that you hear creeping up though was made by none only than Amazing Beats. Oh, Mason motherfucking Beats. You feel me? I be trying to think of who I'm gonna put the last beat to. You know what I'm saying? Or when I come to the end, you feel me? Yeah, Amazing Beats. That's who the beat is. That's who this beat you hear creeping up. You know what I'm saying? Definitely made by Amazing Beats. know what I'm saying? Rest in peace to my nigga, man. You know what I mean? But as y'all listen to his masterpiece play in the background of these credits, you feel me? Watch these credits on my last little bit of commentary on these topics. You know what I'm saying? Thank you for tuning in. This has been episode 290. Hope y'all have a good weekend, a good Friday. You know what I mean? Tune in for the next episode. I'll see y'all probably Monday, Tuesday, one of the days. You feel me? See y'all next episode. You know what I mean? Thank you for watching.
That they don't know what the fuck they're doing. You understand that? You understand that? You understand that? The fuck then?